Hello and welcome to episode 66 of Made in the Air podcast. My name is V and I'm sorry for skipping last week, but turns out whatever I had that started 2 weeks ago got worse, and I've been coughing like a seal, or not a seal lion. Yeah, I think it's what I'm talking about. It's my cough is getting better. Last week I couldn't even speak without coughing. Work hubby's stopped asking me if I'm okay whenever I get a coughing fit. He just looks at me over the monitors in a should I even bother way, and sorry, there will be coughing because I'm still coughing. But it's much better. I'm actually sleeping at night. You don't know how much you need sleep until you can't sleep. But I've got my hot chocolate because I'm getting sick of drinking tea. And let's do this. First thing, I put this too far away. My Milet mittens by Ysolda Teague are done. They've been washed, they've been worn, so yeah, they are a bit fussy, but that probably won't show up on camera. The camera is very forgiving, I find. But yeah, lovely mittens. As you can see, they fit. I don't have a lot to say about them. It's a fairly easy pattern. Ysolda has longer fingers than I do. That's the only thing I can think of. Well, she has a longer thumb, because my thumb does not fill out the thumb of the mitten. And if I had longer fingers, I wouldn't fit into them. So there you have it, just be aware. But they're warm and snuggly, and this is my first time using Andrea, and I like working with it. It really suits colour work. It's Faroese yarn. I'm sure it's not the first time it's been used for colour work, or nor the last time. But yeah, they're warm, snuggly, and they've been perfect for the weather. So, let's see how they hold up, shall we? But looking at the amounts I used, if you bought an extra skein of the dark colour, or you reverse the colours, you could actually knit 2 pairs out of, if you reverse the colours, you could probably get 2 pairs out of just a skein of each colour, or just buy an extra skein of the black. But yeah, finished object, and I really need to take a photo for my my Ravelry page. Now, the next thing is this. This is an unlabeled Drops Air. Don't remember the colorway number. Drops Garden Studio doesn't use names, they use numbers. But this is sort of a ruby red. And the reason why it's not attached to anything right now is because I'm not done. Let's just start there. I'm not done. This is a test knit for Dieuwke, who you might know as Knitter's Kitchen or Dude. And last time, I was here, so I knit all the way down, did the ribbing, and I've seamed the sides. As you can see, it's a split split hem at the bottom, and right now it's a vest. I did do the collar because it was driving me insane to have an extra needle with the live stitches on it. So finished and seamed this yesterday, so now I need to pick up the sleeves and knit them. The sleeves are picked up and knit down. I haven't read the instructions yet. But yeah, so far it's been, I mean, it's just plain stockinette now, and I've tried it on and it fits. It's a bit more, it's not tight, but it's a bit more fitted now, but I'm pretty sure that it'll grow once I wash it. Particularly the back, because the pattern, the star pattern, does draw it in a bit. So I have a feeling that'll open up. And like I said, it fits now a bit more fitted than the look it's supposed to be, but it works. So if it doesn't grow, it still works. And it'll be so snuggly. I do feel a bit teddy bearish when I touch this, so I can be one big teddy bear, which is a step closer to my dreams of being an Ewok. Yes, I've had those dreams since I was a kid and saw Star Wars first time. Who wanted to be Princess Leia? I wanted to be an Ewok. So yeah, that's the second thing I've been knitting on, and as you can see I've done a fair bit, and do remember that although I've been homesick for a couple of days, I've not really had any knitting mojo because I've just been miserable, and yeah, I've been watching Frankie Drake because I found out it's a new series. Tangent. If you like Miss Fisher Mysteries, the Australian series, or Murdoch Mysteries, the Canadian series, the people behind Murdoch Mysteries have made a new series focusing on a young female private detective in the 1920s in Toronto, with a dad with a shady past and things. And it's the first season right now, and it's so far I'm entertained. So if you're into that sort of thing, check it out. I just lost my scale. What else have I been working on? Well, having large projects on the needles means that things take time. But last time we spoke, I was here by the pig, and as you can see, I've now done the ribbing, well, the rest of the body, the ribbing, and most of one sleeve. So, getting so close to getting done. Interestingly, and this might be because I'm decreasing and there are things happening and fading and so on, I haven't been hit by the oh my god I'm knitting sleeves bug thing, whatever. But yeah, this is the Comfort Fade cardigan by Andrea Mowry. And this is the Grello kit from La Bien Amie in the Merino DK, and I am doing full length sleeves on this because it's sort of, and I will on this as well, because this is sort of a cozy big cardigan same as the other being a cozy jumper, that I feel like, even though I'm not a big fan of sleeves and tend to, if I have something with long sleeves, I tend to push them up a bit, feel like it sort of goes with the look. You have the big shawl colour on this as well, so, but yeah, I have a sleeve and a bit and the shawl colour left. I can do this. I can do this. I need to finish something big. I need to, because even though I finished the Milet, the cardigan reversed, it's just, even though I finished the Milet mittens, it still feels like it's been an eternity since I finished anything. And I just remembered that I actually have something else that I knit on. And where did I put it? I remembered because there's a reason why this is on a separate needle. I thought I needed the, oh well. I'll show you next time. But yeah, doing the decreases and just, I'll soon be at the end of this sleeve. So that helps the motivation going. But I just want to get it done. I want to get something big done. Really, I should be focusing on getting the test knit done, because this has a deadline of 10 days. Which is why I've already woven in my ends, so if it comes down to it, I can just take the photos without washing it first. Of course it won't. I'll get it done. 10 days, that's 5 days per sleeve. That's totally doable. It is knit on 4.5mm needles, so it's like, it doesn't take an eternity to knit. So there is that. I'll show you 2 seconds. Okay, I can see the back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm so sorry about this. And now I'm trapped. You'd think I'd know what I've been working on, because, well, hello, I went to knit night in Yarn Freak Thursday, and that's when I knit on this. Well, that's not the only time I knit on it, but, oh, sorry. Just going to quickly dab my nose. Welcome to the disaster zone. This right here, let me spread it out on the needles a bit more so it's easier to see, is my Sunset Highway top. And as you can see, I do have a progress keeper to tell me where I was last time, but I seem to have lost it. Oh, no, there it was. So last time I was here. So I finished the chart and have started the body. And the body is being knit in this darker colour. I know that the original Sunset Highway jumper and most of the ones I've seen have a light coloured bottom. But I feel like I'll get more wear out of this. And all of these are Cardigan on the Fluke base, So it's a single merino, and it needs a good wash to get all of this evened out. And right now I'm very close to separating for the sleeves and body. I'm thinking, oh, yeah, I'm a centimetre away. So that means that it's just the body's just straight. There's no shaping. And as you can see, it has the raised back. At the moment, I'm not too sure about this colour here, but at the same time, I still like it, and I'm glad I went with the lightest colour just for this row around here. Just because I think it would be too dominant if I had it in as this second colour here. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not sure. But I'm really excited about seeing it grow and getting to, I'm sorry about my phone, getting to use it at some point, hopefully. Use it, wear it. Language, speaking, so hard. But yeah. And yes, I know you're shouting at me that my need to finish something and feeling like I'm in a rut doing the same thing all over again is because I have 3 garments on the needles. I know, I'm aware. I'm ignoring it, but I'm aware. My mind doesn't always work in a logical way. Okay. I haven't, that's all of my knitting now, I'm sure of it. And, oh, yeah, I had in this little bag, which it just fits into. And I love the glitter, because who doesn't love glitter? Anyway, let's talk about sewing for a bit. Not that I've been doing any, but I have a plan. First of all, I bought this fabric. And this is just a purchase. I have plans for it. Believe me, I have plans for it. It's a lovely cotton, and it's going to be a dress. It's going to be a penny dress by Colette. But well, that's the plan for now. Might change, but right now the plan is that. But I fell in love with it. Then it got out of stock because I was thinking, do we really need to buy more fabric? No, just no. Especially since I haven't been sewing. But I was really bummed out when it sold out, and then they announced that, oh, it's back in the shop. So I quickly made an order, even though I could just go down to the shop. But I made an order to pick up at the shop. And I'm glad I did, because it's much more lovely in real life than it is on camera. And so silky feeling. Do I know where I'll be wearing it? No. It's a dress. I can put something over it and just use the skirt part and wear it to work or something. But, as I said, I have a sewing plan. I was going to start it this week, but coughing, sickness, whatever. And I do have the rosa. But as I think I mentioned last time, I need a palette cleanser. I don't need a whole lot of things done on the rosa shirt dress by Till in the Buttons, but I feel like I need a cleanser. So my cleanser is this, and I've already cut the pattern. I need to cut the fabric and the fabric has been washed. So this is the Iris blouse by Slow Sunday, which is a French company, so everything is in French. I'm doing the blouse here, and it's just a simple blouse with a bow detail on the sleeves, on the tiny sleeves. I'm thinking about this, yeah. And I'm going to use this fabric because I love the fabric. Had to buy it when I saw it down at the shop. This was in November, December, something like that. And I think it really suits something simple. At first I thought maybe a shirt or a shirt blouse, something like that. But I feel like, first of all, it's rayon, and rayon and I are not really that good friends. But I also thought that this print here is so lovely that I want to just let the focus be on the print. This is a very simple blouse, which is part of the reason why I don't mind it being in French, because I can just read the pictures. And I do understand some French, so it's not too bad. But yeah. But my plan is to just set aside 15 minutes every day to do something on this. And tomorrow, I'm starting tomorrow, so tomorrow the first 15 minutes will be tracing the pattern pieces onto this. Now that might take more than 15 minutes, and that's okay, because it's just that I commit myself to 15 minutes a day. If that's all I do, that's fine. If I do more, that's fine too. It just has to be 15 minutes. And because this is such a simple blouse, 15 minutes really should give me or get me through the progress. So yeah, it's a palette cleanser and just a way to get my teeth back into sewing again, because I want to sew, but at the same time I had this, I really don't want to sew my rosa. I want a finished rosa, I don't want to sew it. Yeah, but that's it. My focus this week will be sleeves. All the sleeves, all the time. I think I'm going to finish this sleeve on the Comfort Fade cardi and then do the sleeves on this. Even though I should do it. You know what? I'm going to turn this off and then I'm going to pick up stitches. And go from there. If that's all I do today, then I at least have to knit the other sleeve. That's the plan, right? That's the plan. Well, I'll see you next week, hopefully without the coughing, because I'm so over coughing. Hope you have a great week. Bye.